Hi, I'm Susan from Sunrise Quilt Studio, and today I wanted to do a couple more design ideas for this snowball variation quilt. I did a few in the previous video, but as I was viewing the footage, I came up with a couple of more ideas, so I wanted to try those out and see what those look like. So I've got my plastic overlay again, and I'm going to work on this block here first, and then we'll go to one of the circle sections. Okay, what I was thinking of in here is I'm going to draw a dash line. This will kind of give me some registration marks going through the center of this block, and doing some curved lines in here. But what I want to do is do something like this, doing these curved lines. And you can do these freehand, or if you want to do something a little bit more controlled, you can use circle rulers or curved rulers. But that would just make a nice little petal design in that block, and I like that. I think that's nice. It would go pretty fast, and it would fill the space, and it'll be simple. It wouldn't be real complex in this quilt here. Now for the outside, what we could do here is kind of do the same thing, but we would go like this and just do the half petal on the ends, because when you get over to this section you would do a half petal here, and then that would complete that petal, so you don't need to do a full petal right there. So there you would have that complete design right there. You can see that, and then this would come across here and here, and then you would have your complete petal design. So there's another idea. Now if you look at just finding your center point here, you could also do the design this way, putting in a few more petals, and then you'd have that design. Okay, I'm going to start again with another center point, and let's do what I was thinking was some heart shapes. So if we do a heart shape here, then we'd probably need something to fill in here though. So do a little curl or a ribbon, come up with another heart shape, another curl, and come back down. So you'd have something like that. And I wanted to look at the circle again. Let's see if I can move that up. And we'll look at the circle section. Now if we did, now these seams, excuse me, these seams are not coming together, so if we do this design here, you might want to avoid trying to come straight into those. I think it'd be okay on this one. Oops, I forgot to do this one. Actually, I think it'll be okay. I don't think it'll matter a whole lot, as long as you're not trying to come exactly into that point. So if you were doing that petal design, this is what that would look like. And again, you're having a lot of fabric come together at that point. And if you want to avoid stitching through that, you're just going to have to do a design that doesn't encompass that. So what you could do is go here and stitch a circle, and then you could do your feathers or your petals. And what you're going to do is make your bases a little bit wider though, so that you can get these to fit in. I think what I would do for me would be to make some registration marks on the outsides. This is already here, but you need to find the center of each one of these, and that would help you reach that point there. And then you have more of a daisy look on your quilt. Or if you want to look at the hearts again, let's make them big this time. Let's do, and have them just fill in the whole way. Like that. Or one other variation. Use these here as your guide. So we'd go, that help bring your heart together. And this one be the same. Now your issue will be, are you going to look at the block as this block here, or are you going to look at as you have this and then you have this? Because you're going to have to remember that you're only doing half a heart in here if you're doing it this way here. So it's not that difficult, it's just something you'd have to be mindful of when you're quilting. So that's a couple more ideas. And I really have not decided what I'm going to do yet. I just don't know. I think I've been extremely busy the last couple of weeks with family events going on. We've had bridal showers and a couple of weddings, and just a lot going on. So I think that's why I'm having trouble deciding what I want to do on these quilts. But here are a couple of different things you could do. So just keep playing with it. I know for me, if I can't decide what I want to do, I just set it aside and then I'll come back in a day or two and look at it again. Or like I did this evening, I videotaped 15 minutes of video and looked at it on my computer, and as I was watching myself draw, I was seeing several different other things that I could do. So that may work for you too. So I have just a few more minutes here that I can use, so let me see if I can come up with another design. You know, you could look at this as going around. Let's do something like this. And we go ahead and do a leaf, and come around and do another. It's starting to flow a little bit better. And then just reach that up to there. So there you have a different way of looking at it. You could also do that with, come in and do the swirl. And this would be very simple. I think you'd need to backtrack so that you can kind of make this a little more consistent. So all the way back and then come up here. And that way it makes this outer circle a little bit more consistent. So this is very simple. There's not much to it, but it does fill up the space, and I think it's pretty effective. So if you also wanted to do a little bit more than this, you could come in and do a smaller one in these spaces down here. Like that. The other thing you can do is go ahead and divide this into quarters. And then use these as your guidelines, and then you could do your petals like this if you wanted to. You could quilt that or not. Have something like that. You could also do and then just do like a crosshatch like that, and you wouldn't need much more than that in there. Okay, so a few more design ideas, and as I say, I still am not certain what I want to do. I like that feather design that I had done in the circle, but I'm not certain. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'll have to think about it for a while, and a lot of times my best ideas come once I get the quilt on the machine, and then the best ideas come to me then. So I am going to put this on the machine in the next couple of days, and I'll videotape what I'm doing and post that for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and thanks for watching.